The Europeans have been advising the Chinese and the Americans to work out their differences rather than to have a trade war. But their comments to that effect are vague and weak, and I want you to understand why. And the answer is simple. The Europeans benefit from it. That's right, they benefit. When China cannot sell its goods in the United States because Mr. Trump puts a tariff on them, they move and sell them to Europe. When Europe finds that the dealing with the United States is becoming difficult, which I'm going to get to in a moment, they will shift to China. Many of the costs that are being borne by the American people who have to pay those tariffs and lose those opportunities to sell in China because of China's tariffs are suffering the Americans, but the Europeans are picking up that business, and they're making sure that they won't lose it when this trade war is over. And you can see the difference when just recently the World Trade Organization found that Europe had unfairly subsidized the Airbus. The Airbus is Europe's competitor to the Boeing company here in the United States, and the World Trade Organization found that the European governments had unfairly subsidized a competitor of Boeing, namely Airbus. So Mr. Trump immediately imposed tariffs on the Europeans as a punishment for their behavior, something, by the way, not required by the World Trade Organization law, something Mr. Trump used as an excuse. So now airplanes from Europe coming here, Airbus airplanes, will have to pay a tariff, making them more expensive, and that will increase your cost to ride on an airplane in the United States, as everybody in the business takes advantage of this situation. It likewise means the Europeans will retaliate. And so the French and Italian wines you may have been interested in, or the cheeses you may have been interested in, and so on, will also cost you more money as the importer has to pay those tariffs. The Europeans are very upset by all of this and threaten to impose retaliatory tariffs. And they will likely have the chance because in the spring of this coming year, the World Trade Organization will rule on the European claim that the American government has unfairly subsidized Boeing. Just watch. We live in a strange society where the big capitalists in the airplane business lobby their friends, the politicians, lying and case studies and lawyers, figuring out how to work out their arrangements, and our job is to watch, shut up, and pay. That's a system you and I live in.